Jessica Tarlov, the lone liberal on Fox News, keeps proving she is a national treasure. On the show The Five, conservative co-host Jesse Waters and Janine Pirro criticized President Biden's hurricane response. Tarlov then humiliated the conservatives.
Not only was Joe Biden on top of this, he signed the disaster declarations even before the storms hit to make sure that there would be no delay in goods and services. Donald Trump's social media posts contain blatant lies, like Governor Kemp can't reach the president. Governor Kemp gave a press conference yesterday where he said, I just spoke to the president. He has promised me every single thing that I need. McMaster from South Carolina, also a conservative, getting everything that he wants, and then Roy Cooper as well. And there's only one president that we are talking about who actually has denied relief for one of these states. In 2017, Roy Cooper asked after Hurricane Matthew for a lot of money, and he got 1% of his ask. They denied 99% of what he was asking for after that hurricane came.
That's correct. President Trump denied most of what the North Carolina governor wanted in 2017. President Biden is giving the governors in this disaster, Republicans and a Democrat, everything they want. But for the Fox News conservatives, what matters is the political photo op. Donald Trump had one with disaster officials in Georgia. Harris has stayed out of the region for now, and that's a problem, according to Jesse Waters.
But she should have been in North Carolina. The governor's a Democrat there. He would have teed her up. She would have been hugging. She would have been promising billions of dollars. She would have been wearing her boots and her bomber jacket. That's what Americans want to see a leader do at this time. You have to frame this up properly. Trump's in Georgia. You need to be in North Carolina. You have to show the American voter what a Harris presidency would look like.
Once again, cue Jessica Tarlov.
But to say that Joe Biden and Kamala Harris are out to lunch during this, or they're sitting on a beach reclining there, they are clearly giving them what they need. They will be showing up when it is appropriate. And it's different for Donald Trump, who is not in office. He's just a guy trying to be president again, to show up and throw some bounty at people, versus someone who's actually the commander in chief and doesn't want to distract from what's going on. And as Dana said, Governor Cooper said, I will let you know when it is appropriate for you to come. And same goes for Georgia, South Carolina, Tennessee. Yeah. All of it.
Donald Trump did not want to wait. He insisted on going to Georgia. And at a brief photo op in front of the press in Valdosta, Georgia, Trump launched a juvenile verbal attack at Minnesota Governor Tim Walz while Trump was praising J.D. Vance.
I think J.D. is going to do great. He's a very smart guy. He's done a great job. People like him a lot. He's against Tampon Tim, I think, who I don't think should have ever been chosen. He's not qualified.
He's not qualified, said Trump, at an event that was supposed to focus on hurricane relief. Well, many voters believe that honesty and credibility are important qualifications to be president of the United States. And Donald Trump keeps showing us his severe deficiencies, even when talking about the storm and federal help for states trying to clean up.
They're not being responsive. The federal government is not being responsive.
The former president falsely claiming President Biden had refused to get on the phone with elected officials like Georgia's Republican Governor Brian Kemp. Both the White House and Kemp say the two leaders spoke the night before.
He just said, hey, what do you need? He offered that if there's other things we need, just to call him directly, which I appreciate that.
A furious President Biden says Trump is making things up.
He's lying, and the governor told him he was lying. I don't care about what he says about me. I care what he communicates to the people that are in need.
Most Georgia residents are taxpayers, but not all of them. Hundreds of thousands of people in the state pay no taxes because their income is so low. And those are the people that Marjorie Taylor Greene and other Republicans have insisted in the past do not deserve government assistance. They need to get off their sofas and get to work, the conservatives have said. Well, now that nearly everybody in Georgia, not just the poor, have been affected by the storm, conservative talking points are going out the window. Whatever. I'm glad to see conservative lawmakers like Marjorie Taylor Greene and others acknowledge that government actually does have a role in helping people and in making people's lives better. And on top of some government help and assistance, credible, competent leadership will also help. Donald Trump is none of that. He keeps showing us that he only cares about himself and about regaining power, and that he's happy to leverage a natural disaster to boost himself and take shots at his rivals. Thankfully, even on Fox News, Trump is getting called out. Jessica Tarlov and a few other liberal commentators keep delivering facts, and the facts about the Biden-Harris administration relief efforts and Donald Trump's lies are clear.
So maybe you get a little paper towel like this, like he did in Puerto Rico. Boop. That's what the people want.
I'm David Shuster. Thanks for joining us.
If you enjoyed this video, that's because of our members. They make us independent, they make us strong, and they make us honest. Become a member today by hitting the join button below.